And welcome everybody here to a beautiful afternoon/evening here at the Ward 10 Complex. This is Billy French alongside my partner Chuck Perkins. This is a 446 Sports production of the Tioga Lady Indians softball, and we are about getting ready to get underway as the Tioga Lady Indians take on the Franklin Parish Patriots here in district action here in Tioga, Louisiana. Tioga coming off two big wins Saturday. Run ruled on both of those games, so Tioga's trying to keep that momentum, keep the bats hot like they were for this weekend as we just about get underway. Chuck, beautiful afternoon of softball getting ready. The weather, you could not ask for a better way to start this evening here. Sun is shining. No wind really so much into play right here, but it should be a fun afternoon.
68 degrees, and it feels like it's 66. I think that's a little bit of a
I feel it now coming in, yeah.
West wind. There no chance of rain, thankfully, because we had all that yesterday. And I got all I could stand. I don't know about you.
Absolutely.
But about 5-mile-an-hour winds and 10-mile-an-hour gusts. And it is at a, what is that? Northwest wind. There we go. I had it right.
5 o'clock is the scheduled first pitch here. So what we're going to do real quick, go over the starting lineups for Franklin Parish, the Lady Patriots.
And this is our Velar and Green starting lineups.
This is our Velar and Green starting lineups. Leading off will be Millie Martin playing at third base. And then we have Kerrigan Ezel in center field. Ashlyn Rogers looks to be, let me see if I can read this writing here. That's going to be shortstop. 00, Emma Foster will be the catcher. Number 7, Tate Irwin will be on the mound. Ava Foster will be at first base. The designated player is Kaylee Young. Playing second base, A.K. Kane. I love that name. A.K. Kane at second base. Ashlyn Drain in left field. And the flex in right field will be Elsie Graham for the Lady Patriots. For your Lady Indians, leading off as usual, the senior, number 15, Abby Troquil at shortstop. Batting second, number 11, Bailey Middleton at third base. The senior second baseman, Zoe Rowland at second base. On the mound is your senior, number 25, Christina Lambert. Batting fifth, 2, K.K. Roberts in left field. The designated player, Grace Turlington, number 24. Number 16, Conley Hanley, one of our players of the game over the weekend in center field. At first base, number 6, Lauren Taylor. Number 1, Megan Brown behind the plate. And Kaylee Cootie, number 13, in the flex spot here. Also, you're going to have a lot of your courtesy runners and everything. Of course, one of our good friends, Miss Melissa Bird, will be one of the senior leaders on this team. She'll be running a lot
Number
here.
8, huh?
Number 8, Melissa Bird, so we appreciate her. She came and brought us the lineup a little while ago. Always taking care of 446 Sports. They do a very, very good job.
Flew out here and brought us the lineup.
And then
Melissa Bird.
Then asked if the opposing team had also given us theirs just to check on us, man.
Yes.
That's look, we appreciate them. We love covering our Lady Indians. I think our Lady Indians like us covering them too. So it kind of works both ways. And again, we have built a good relationship. Of course, Chuck, you teach at the school, and I've coached a multitude of these young ladies here, especially these senior classes, almost to the point where they're out of my my coaching. This will be like the last class as they're announcing the starters right here, and then they're going to go to the national anthem. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to them, and you get to hear the PA announcer go for the national anthem.
Megan Brown, catching. Number 13, Kaylee Cootie, right field. And then the rest of the Tioga High School Lady Indians. Please stand for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and softball fans in Central Louisiana, the time is here. It is game time. Your Lady Indians coming in 16-5, taking on the Franklin Parish, and I believe we had them at 6-12 run officially.
Yeah.
I believe that's what the Franklin Parish Lady Patriots were. Big district matchup right here for Tioga, as the senior leader, Christina Lambert, is going to be taking the hill for Tioga. Again, we also have quite a few seniors on this team. We want to highlight them tomorrow night. Senior night here at Ward 10 Complex. You'll hear Chuck call that game here tomorrow night. And the seniors for this Tioga team, of course, Christina Lambert, Abby Troquil, Zoe Rowland, Melissa Bird, and, of course, we do not ever forget.
Cootie?
Yeah, we got Kaylee Cootie, but we'd also don't forget. Look, you're making me. I had it wrote down. I was.
You know, leave it to Chuck to mess things up.
It's okay, buddy. Look, I'm used to it. It happens to me all the time. Ashton Nick, I don't know why I had it on. I wrote it everything. Of course, I seen her. She waved at us when we came in. Ashton, number 20, one of the seniors as well on this ball club. It's going to be a fun afternoon of softball. Again, my name is Billy French alongside Chuck Perkins. Surprise, Chuck. Didn't know I was coming until about an hour ago?
About an hour ago, that's right.
I called him. I said, hey.
And even then, I didn't know if you was coming.
I said, hey, the game's still scheduled for 5. And you was like, yeah. I said, look, I have the afternoon off. Again, we cover a large range of schools here at 446 Sports. I always have a special place in my heart for Tioga. Of course, Chuck and I are both the voices of Tioga football. And, of course, I do Ash softball. They have this, it's an away game, so we're not calling that one.
We are 446 people. We go where they
need us to go, and we love it. So leading off here, that's going to be Martin for Franklin Parish as Lambert takes the hill.
Number 4.
Millie Martin, leadoff batter, takes that first pitch on the inside. Looks to be a ball.
Almost thought it sounded like you went hook.
It sounded like it. I
But
guess
it
it's
is a
ball
ball
and
board.
hook is
Yeah.
the same thing. Again, starting to fill up a little bit here in the stands. A beautiful, beautiful afternoon of softball. That's going to be a ground ball to the left side. That's going to be a foul. Coach Aaron Woodard with the perfectly executed ground ball right there from the bucket.
Wedge. Yep.
From the bucket. Didn't attempt to make a play to first, though, so we're going to have her work on that.
Well, she's got a few injuries from foul balls, too.
Yeah, I know it. Here we go. Count is 1-1. Early on here, top of the first. Takes that pitch a little high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's all right.
Christina Lambert had a heck of a ball game Saturday, which you got to see our Southern Air Cool play of the game.
Wow, what a play.
Man, just diving head first towards it. I got to watch that like 4 or 5 times. It was just so entertaining. I put it on mute, of course, because I don't want to hear myself. But I enjoyed the actual play. It just did a fantastic job right there. Full extension, catches the foul ball, throwing it from her knees to second base. And when she explained the play to us after the game, it's like, she could be an announcer. She was pretty eloquent there. That pitch is going to be outside. That's going to be ball 4. Leadoff batter is on here. Brings up Kerrigan Ezel, number 23 for Franklin Parish.
Now batting number 23.
Top of the first here, scoreless ball game. Second batter up for Franklin Parish. Leadoff walk. And Lambert doesn't, she don't have too many free passes. So she'll find that zone here shortly and get things working. That's going to be a bunt. Middleton takes it over to Zoe. And Zoe gets the out, fires over to second. And 1 out quickly here in the top of the first. Runner on second. Good job of the bunt there by Ezel. It's going to bring up Ashlyn Rogers, the shortstop.
Now batting number 13.
That's Chuck I hear out there.
What? That guy. We are
He does it all.
everywhere, like Santa Claus.
He does it all. 1 away here, top of the first inning, scoreless. As you can see us, we call this Perks on the Wall. Is that what it is?
Beyond the Wall.
Perks Beyond the Wall.
Yeah.
We're right behind the center field wall as she takes the first pitch ball. We get to holler at Miss Hanley over here the whole time. So she hears us talking the entire game.
But focused on the game.
I was testing her right there.
Yeah.
I said her name to see if she'd turn around. She did not do it.
She's supposed to give us love between at times. So.
Oh, that's a beautiful pitch right there on the inside corner. Calls that strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Again, this is at Ward 10 Complex here in Tioga, Louisiana, home of the Lady Indians. Plays all their games here at home.
And in all actuality, all fairness to truth and advertising, it is Ball, Louisiana.
Yeah, well, you know, it's easier to say Tioga.
It is.
It's literally a stone's throw from Tioga High School. I don't really want to confuse people that's not from here.
This is
Playing
true.
the Tioga Ward 10 Ball, Central Louisiana.
True. Yes.
Here we
Yes.
go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled away. Just a saving hack right there. Got fooled a little bit with the changeup. And what you're supposed to do is foul it off, wait for another pitch here. 1 away. Top of the first inning, scoreless ball game. Runner on second was a leadoff walk. We had a sacrifice bunt to move her to second. So that's where we're at here with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lambert jams her on the inside. Bailey Middleton there at third base makes the catch. And a quick two-away now here. And that's going to bring up Emma Foster, the catcher for Franklin Parish. Looks to be on the left side.
Yep, great pitching spots there by Lambert to put it there where it jammer in, so be able to hold that runner at second.
Absolutely. Anytime you got a runner in scoring position, you could jam that batter for a pop-up to the infield. That's huge. 2 away now here. Tall catcher for this Franklin Parish team. Little outside, high.
She pitched it up hard too.
Yeah, she put a little bit on that one, Chuck. She had a little bit of momentum. Did Christina Lambert on that one?
Little shot from the behind the dish cam.
Good pitch there. Little off speed. Little off speed right there. Not a changeup, but just enough to change. You know, they get that timing down on that fastball, and that off speed stuff is fantastic.
Yep. Brown looks the runner back to second.
1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 away. Ground ball, foul territory. Coach Gainey tries to make a play. Got the hoodie on.
As if it's cold out there.
Yeah, with shorts. You gotta love that. Hoodie on with shorts.
I can relate. Just not at this moment. My long sleeve pullover is in there, but it was a little chillier this morning, and I wasn't sure with the shady spot that I knew I was going to have, if I was going to need that or not on the arms.
1 ball, 2 strikes pitch, and that's going to take outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of the first inning, scoreless between your Lady Indians and the Franklin Parish Lady Patriots.
And a runner on second. There's a bunch of 2s on that.
Going to be a shot center field. Conley going to charge it, and off the glove.
Oh, goodness.
Runner does not go with 2 outs for some reason, and dropped by Hanley, but thank goodness that the runner did not run with 2 outs, or she should have scored easily. When Conley, when the ball came out of the glove, she should have been standing at home already. So
yeah,
that's an error on the base runner, and I believe we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Yep.
Let me see if I can get that number. It's 25 there.
As you can see it.
That is Addie McMurray, pinch running for the catcher. That's going to be their courtesy runner. So the error by Hanley, but nothing hurt because the runner did not advance with 2 outs. So Tioga can get out of this inning still without giving up any runs here if we can get this batter.
I guess the runner's a little confused that it was a pop-up and they didn't pay attention that it was 2 outs.
2 outs, you got to be running. That's Tate Irwin, the pitcher, batting now for Franklin Parish. Takes that one a little high, ball 1. Runners now on second and third after the error. Still a scoreless ball game here at the top of the first inning. There's the pitch. That's beautiful.
That was nice.
That painted the corner right there. 1-1.
Oh, Glory out here just doing her thing.
Yeah,
I can see
wind's starting to pick up a little bit here.
See that shadow against the fence out here.
My hair blowing in the wind.
Oh, yeah. All right.
There's another pitch to the outside corner. Gets her chasing. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Fabio.
Christina Lambert 1 pitch away from getting out of trouble here in this first inning without giving up a run.
I think that's your actual last name is Billy Fabio. It wasn't Frank.
It could be. And there she
Oh,
go.
she did. Got to
She
have.
did, yes. Good job by Megan Brown with the scoop and tag. So Tioga, after a walk, an error, gives up absolutely nothing here in the top of the first inning. So we're going to take a break. 0-0 going into the bottom half. This is a 446 Sports production of Tioga Lady Indian Softball.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Scoreless game here. Tioga finally coming to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. A walk, an error, but no runs in the top half here. So Christina Lambert gets out of the inning, and we're getting ready to see one of the seniors starting off the game here for Tioga. That is Abby Troquill, and so much fun to watch her play, dude. And of course,
explosive is to say the least.
Everything she does is at full speed. Love watching her on the basketball court just as well as up here on the softball field.
Yeah.
Again, senior going to Southern Miss to continue her softball career here. So we're awfully proud of her. She's so much fun to watch, so fast, so quick. She is your starting shortstop here. And don't expect a hot shot right off the bat here by Abby. She squares one up. Again, she can hit them for dingers, but her thing is getting on base. She's just so good at squaring up the ball and hitting it. So that up the middle right there between shortstop and second, normally where she eats it up. Ball 2 in the dirt, 2-0.
She's had a lot of pitchers dance at her, throw it at her feet.
She got hit a lot, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's caught them on the shin, on the knee, on the thigh, across her toes.
2-0 here. Bottom of the first inning, scoreless ball game. Tioga's first leadoff batter. Abby stands in there. Are they going to call that a strike on the – No. Okay, he didn't call it a strike. His strike and ball, the sound is the same. I just got to wait on the hand gesture.
I would like it to be a little lower tone would be nice. Oh, hold still.
There it is. Okay, that was a little high and outside, but 31 here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter for your Lady Indians. That's going to take ball 4. Abby runs down to first base. That brings up Bailey Middleton up, the third baseman for Tioga.
Now batting, sophomore
Catcher has got a cannon. I will tell you that, Chuck. I've watched her for the last couple of years. That catcher is pretty special for Franklin Parrish. That's one of their strengths on this team. She's got a cannon for an arm.
Wow.
But Abby is super fast as well, so let's see what Tioga does. Bailey takes first pitch swinging, fouled out of play on the right side. Coach calls timeout immediately, asking
about watching, I guess.
Yeah, Abby, she's leading. It's kind of obvious when you do that, but, whatever. Again, these two teams familiar with each other, so they know the speed.
Troquill's foot up here in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, too.
That's going to be a bunt out of play. 0-2 count now for Bailey Middleton, the third baseman for your Tioga Lady Indians. See what Bailey says. She's due.
Yes, she is.
All those runs this past weekend, Bailey had a few hits, but not really squaring it up like we normally can see Miss Bailey. But there's a reason she's batting in that 2-hole. Swings and misses. Throw down to first base, so that's the first out. It's going to bring up number 12, Zoe Rowland, the senior second baseman. Grambling State University commit.
Talked to Roland earlier. Told her, said, home runs, I like.
Now batting.
Hitting my truck, I don't like. But
Zoe Rowland.
I'll take that, buddy. I'll take you hitting another one out of here.
In all
Aim for the
fairness,
black
Chuck,
one.
if you would have caught the ball, it would have hit your truck.
True. If I'd have caught the ball, I'd probably broke my fingers, too, from what I'm understanding.
All right, Zoe Rowland now up to bat here with one out, runner on first. Zoe swings and misses. Pitcher for Franklin Parrish. Tate Irwin painting that outside corner on a right-handed batter right now. One away here, runner on first is the leadoff batter, Abby Troquil. Zoe Rowland fouls that one off to the outside as well, 0-2. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Chuck. Last time these two teams played each other, Tioga won that game in a run rule, correct?
Yes, and I believe it was 5th inning.
Yeah, so there's some animosity coming from that Franklin Parish side. They don't want that happening again.
You don't like you coming to your house and taking you out like that.
That's it. Almost hit Zoe, but does not here. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Zoe Rowland.
Testing out her prom dance moves that'll be coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's close now. I forgot when of course, I don't have any kids this age anymore. They're all grown. I'm all about 2-year-olds and 7-month-olds as Zoe Rowland fouls that one to the left side. Out of play. Yeah, so now it's all about Miss Rachel and all these cartoons and all that stuff is all I'm all into. I'm way behind on the prom scene. Zoe Rowland here, up to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless ball game. Abby Troquil on first. Zoe takes that one on the inside.
That's a hard one to take.
That was close. That was very, very close. Good pitch by Irwin. 2-2 now with 1 away in the bottom of the first inning. Zoe hits a shot to left field. That baby is gone. Zoe Rowland does it again, boys and girls.
Beautifully, because it way away from my truck this time.
The 2-run bomb by Zoe. Her 3rd home run in 3 games.
Yep.
And they're already getting that one for a souvenir. So Tioga on top early on here, 2-0 in the bottom of the first inning. The Grambling State University commit hits a 2-run shot, and that brings up the senior pitcher, Christina Lambert, who also had one the other day, hit one, left the building in a hurry to right field, about 240 feet before it landed.
Yeah, she turned on that one. There was no doubt it was a goner.
Great job, Zoe Rowland, giving Tioga the lead early on here. Christina Lambert now up to bat. With 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Christina takes the first pitch low and outside, ball 1. Again, that 2-0 score, that is all thanks, and you can see it right there on our Wallace Eye. That's our associate scoreboard right there. Christina fouls that one off onto the right side, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, you can see all of our sponsors in the top right-hand corner of your screen. And we appreciate everything that everybody does to keep 446 Sports on the air. Shout out to our CEO, Mr. Doug Gann. He's probably listening in at home right now.
With his feet propped up, his flip-flops.
Christina fouls that. That's going to be a pop-up on the inside. Shortstop's going to call that one. Just got it off the end of the barrel, did Christina right there. It's going to bring up number 2, KK Roberts, up to bat for Tioga with 2 away.
Yeah, I'm sure he's there, got all 53 of his little Dotsons loving on him, giving him sugar.
You don't get very many days off and not having a game. Of course, he calls Grace Christian's baseball here on 446.
He does.
So he's got the night off, but then I don't think he has another night off this week after tonight. So.
For quite a while.
KK Roberts here, left fielder, hit the shot. It's going to be to center field. They're camping up underneath it. Makes the catch, and that's going to do it. But Tioga starts with a leadoff walk and then a 2-run homer by Zoe Rowland. That's going to be the tail of the first inning. 2-0, Tioga on top. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And welcome everybody here back to Ward 10 Complex here, home of the Tioga Lady Indians, and we're getting ready for the second inning to kick off here. 2-0, your Tioga Lady Indians on top of Franklin Parish. As Franklin Parish comes to bat here, this is going to be number 8, Ava Foster, up to bat. Lambert with the pitch. That's going to be a base hit, but KK Roberts is there in to get it to him quick. Leadoff single for Franklin Parish. That's going to bring up Kaylee Young, number 12, the designated player for the Lady Patriots.
Yeah, she just took that first pitch and took it for a little bit of a ride there.
Statistically, the best pitch of the at-bat is always going to be that very first pitch.
Interesting.
Yep.
Also, did you know statistically 1 of 7 dwarves is happy?
That's very true. Very, very true.
That was
I buttered and left that one. Talk about a slow pitch softball pitch.
Wow.
I loaded that up for you,
Yes,
buddy, and you hit it out the park.
Well, it's convenient because that was my joke on my board today. So.
Well, there you go. So when I said the word statistically, you were all over that.
Oh,
huh?
what? You said that. Yeah, that's like a buttered turkey going on there.
All right, here we go for the that is going to be Kaylee Young up to bat. Christina Lambert on the mound here. That's going to be a bunt. And foul. Just has I know that microphone down there is so it just has like a sweet sound every time that the bat hits the ball here on that aluminum bat.
I love how it really just it makes me feel like I'm closer to the
Right.
game.
Oh,
I'm hoping
there's no question.
It does the same thing for everybody at home or wherever you're watching from.
So he's going to try to bunt again. Does foul. So now it's 0-2. As coach is upset, of course. Coaches can't stand it when you miss both two attempts at a bunt.
I got a plan. Why aren't you on it?
0-2 now here at the top of the second inning. 2-0 Tioga on top of Franklin Parish. Leadoff single by Foster. Now an 0-2 count on Young. Lambert tries to paint that outside corner, just a little low there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, if you're just tuning in, Zoe Rowland with a 2-run bomb here in the top of the first inning over the left field wall. Got Tioga up 2-0.
Bottom of the first.
Excuse me, in the bottom of the first, yeah.
I know I messed up this weekend with Tioga being visitors that one game. So.
In the first inning, Zoe Rowland hit a 2-run bomb, and that moves us to the second inning here, 2-0.
Don't mean to correct you.
That's all good. No, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Again, you know, when you're talking and you start thinking about other things, that's going to be a ground ball right back to Lambert. Lambert over to Troquel. Troquel stretches over there. My goodness.
My chickens, as you say.
My chickens. Double play by your Lady Indians. A little 1-6-3 action.
Beautiful.
And double play here. Tioga, that's the second one. That last game
third one.
That was the last game that I called. They had one in that. No, I'm talking about a true infield, not a line drive or anything. Just a short player to shortstop to first here.
I got you. Because we had one.
We had the Lambert one from her knees as well.
Yeah,
which was an exceptional play.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
What a job right there. It's going to bring up best name on the Franklin Parish Lady Patriots, A.K. Kane, as she takes that one to the outside. 2-0.
That's what I'm going with because I believe the first pitch was a ball.
2 balls, no strikes, according to the scoreboard as well.
Okay.
Paying that outside corner, and does. What a pitch right there by Christina Lambert. 2 balls, 1 strikes here. Top of the second inning, 2-0 Tioga on top of Franklin Parish. District matchup here. Final time these two will see each other this year as we're in the last leg of the season. Could be a ground ball on the right side out of play. Getting ready for that.
Cootie will pick that one up for us.
That playoff push here, and Tioga coming in right now around that 3 to 4 seed, looking to have a first round bye as well as a first round home game and a potential second home game before they get to go to Sulphur. That's a beautiful pitch. Paints the inside corner, and that freezes the batter. So that's going to do it here. We got 1 hit, nobody left on after the double play. That's going to do it. 2-0 Tioga on top. We're going to the bottom of the second.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you could save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Welcome back, everybody, here. 2-0 Tioga on top of Franklin Parish going into the bottom of the second inning. I am Billy French alongside Chuck Perkins. We're going to be here all afternoon here till this game is over. Tioga up again 2-0, brings up Grace Turlington, the designated player. Number 24 here, leading off in the second inning. An inside-out swing. Looks like it's going to be just enough to push it foul, and it is. Grace Turlington with all types of power. That young lady, you'll probably see her pitching. There's a chance you'll see her on the mound this afternoon at some point as well.
Could be. You're right.
Could very well be her. KK Roberts might come in. Of course, you got matchup tomorrow night. Steps just at the end of the barrel. And we mentioned that a couple of times the other night. The other day, Saturday, when we were calling, Chuck, that beautiful swing. She just, everything is right now off the end of the bat. Yeah. And once she gets that thing squared and hits that meat, it's going to go a long ways. But ball outside here. 1 ball, 2 strikes down on Grace Turlington. Lead off.
It makes me wonder if she needs to pause a half a second if she's swinging too fast.
Yeah, a lot of that is stepping out. If it's an outside pitch and she steps just a fraction of that left foot back, it's going to shorten that bat up. Again, I'm looking at her lead foot. I'm not seeing anything necessarily stepping back on her deal. Of course, outside pitch, and she did it right. You know, she fouled it off to the right side. That's what you want to do, you know. But I did notice on the very first pitch, it looked to be inside. She fouled it off to the right side, so it's a little inside out.
Gotcha.
But trust me, this young lady can crush the ball. Outside, ball 2. Good eye right there by Turlington.
Being patient, that's nice.
2-0 here, bottom of the second inning. Tioga on top, Franklin Parish. The Lady Patriots have had runners on both times. Just Christina Lambert has closed the door. Turlington
Going to get out of play there.
Gets
That's all
out
right.
of play, so foul. Again, that one wasn't on the end of the bat. That was on the barrel. I mean, the handle almost. So
Burlington
fighting and battling. Yeah, Burlington and Coat Factory.
Coat Factory, which is actually, my brother-in-law worked at that one there in Texas. He was a store manager for them. So
see, you can have a sponsor right there.
And he's a Tioga graduate also, Thomas Mendenhall.
See, we got stories everywhere.
That's a pop-up out here. It's going to center fielder's getting under it. Yep.
Wow,
and she drops it.
But again, you could tell. I mean, that center fielder went all the way to left field.
Yeah.
That's a left fielder's ball.
And that sun is coming from that direction a little bit, but she wasn't facing that way, so
yeah, but
little trouble there.
Again, I'm just insinuating by anything, but for the center fielder to go over that far and not be called off by the left fielder, that means the left fielder's not comfortable in that spot a little bit. Well, that's going to bring up Conley Hanley.
And that's one of my favorite songs as a kid. I loved. Daddy would always play that. He had a little Datsun, not a Dodge 50, but a little Datsun. And I would sit in the middle because it was standard shift. And I would sit in the middle and shift. And he would tell me, I'd try to push it and say, wait, son, not yet. I hadn't put the clutch in. So
Hanley takes the first pitch high, ball one.
Took me a while to learn when my head leaned forward, he pushed the clutch. So, but I finally got it. Started driving or started learning how to drive at a wee little age. But that was how it was back then.
Here we go, 1-0. Hanley takes the second pitch on the inside, no good, ball two. Turlington with a routine pop fly to left field, but dropped there, so Tioga catches a break. Conley Hanley fouls that one straight back here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lauren Taylor on deck here for the Lady Indians. 2-0 ball game.
Saw there on our dish cam where it was fouled back, and the catcher there, you saw, got a good look at her coming back and looking at it there. Not sure if she was getting camera shot or getting a little selfie moment, but she got one. Didn't know
whether she liked it or not.
That's right. You know how kids are these days.
Hanley hits a shot at shortstop. Shortstop flips to second, gets the out, then holds it. Good job right there by shortstop on getting the out. So get the lead runner down here. That is Turlington. It's going to bring up Lauren Taylor now with 1 away here, with Tioga in the lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Of course, we'll be following Tioga throughout the playoffs as well, hoping to have them a long run into the Sulphur.
Yes, indeed.
And we will call as long as we can, as well as with Ash and Pineville and all these local teams that we love to help out and be a part of their organizations. We love Central Louisiana softball. Big fan. Of course, I'm partial to softball over the baseball. Chuck had all boys. Doug had all boys. And I had girls that played softball. My son played football. He wasn't too much worried about baseball or anything. So, ball high. 1-1. I think we got Doug hooked, though.
Lauren had a home run this weekend
as
well.
She also hit a bomb. Of course, a lot of them were line drives because the wind was blowing in.
Yeah.
And so if you got one out this weekend, you really did something.
Had a little oomph in it.
Taylor hits that to the left side to shortstop. Shortstop tosses it, gets the out at second. And great job right there by the shortstop. That is Ashlyn Rogers making 2 really good plays at short. It's going to bring up Megan Brown, your catcher.
Sophomore, number 1, Megan Brown.
Speedy little Megan Brown.
Yeah. Ka-chow.
It's got a great song, by the way, for a walk-up.
Yeah.
A very inspirational song. Might not be one of the best hype songs, but it is.
I don't think that's the message she was trying to get across.
No, she's not. And she's all about a great message there.
Yeah, taking that first pitch on the outside corner for a strike now. 2 away here. Runner on first is Taylor.
Bottom
Couple
of the
of
second.
fielders' choices here, getting the lead runners out at second. Sophomore catcher, Miss Megan Brown, at the plate. Hits a shot right over the second baseman's head. Gets by the right fielder as well. Taylor going to go to third. We got runners now at first and third. And that brings up the leadoff batter. It's top of the lineup, as they would say, Miss Abby Troquil.
Get a base runner in here for Brown.
Yep. Let's see who we got coming in. I believe that's Ava Malcolm. Is that 5?
I think
Yep,
so.
that is 5. It's hard to see the 5 and the 6.
It is, but she was just kind of skipping across the infield. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Is it my turn? Can I go? Can I go?
Ava Malcolm with the courtesy runner for the catcher. I got a good feeling about this at bat here. I'm not one of those people that tries to call things ahead of time.
No, just a good feeling.
I got a really good feeling about this at bat right here. Don't hold it to me, folks, but I just...
Nah. Wind's blowing. It could be a candle.
And I wasn't... That's going to be a little routine. Pop fly to center field. That's going to be an out. Just got off the end of the bat. So that's going to do it for 2 innings. 2-0. Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
The 2024 Lady Indians softball
And welcome
season.
back, everybody, as we get underway here in the top of the 3rd inning. Tioga on top, 2-0 over Franklin Parish. District action here at Ward 10 Complex, home of the Lady Indians.
Now batting number 11.
It's going to bring up number 11, Ashlyn Drain.
That's nice of the PA announcer to announce it for us.
He sounds familiar. He sounds like a nice guy. She hits a foul ball out of play.
I wonder if I can intimidate or impersonate him. Now batting number 11.
Sounds just
Pretty
like
close.
him.
Pretty
you
close.
You should be.
Maybe I ought to do something like that.
Yeah, go on SNL, buddy. They need all the help they can get right now.
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah. Outside corner here.
You just want my spot.
There it is. No, you can keep that spot. You know I don't want nothing to do with producing.
Well, you know, I was thinking about switching it up next year.
Oh, yeah?
For this coming year, yeah.
Okay, what you want to? You want to be the play-by-play,
I'm just
and
gonna
I do
sit
the
back
produce?
and eat.
0-2 count. Change up.
Watch and call and say, oh, let's go to that other camera. Okay, I'm just going
What
to.
camera? It's going to be my cell phone. If you got me doing it, I'm just going to be holding up a cell phone.
There you go.
That's going to be everything. That's all we can do.
No pinch to zoom or anything.
But Billy, why'd your setup time so fast? I can tell you why. Out of play, right? I mean, just on the outside corner right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up.
Yeah, there's not much production needed when you're just holding up a cell phone.
That's awesome.
Again, it's going to be a fun season at Tioga football. Lambert throws that pitch. That's fouled out of play again on the left side. New district realignment starting next year for Tioga football. We are excited about that. We lose Neville. We pick up Wassman and West Washita. We get to go to Sterlington.
We do.
Right off the bat. Foul ball again, out of play. And Sterlington is a 2A school, but they are a state champion every year almost, or in the state championship game. That's going to be a heck of a way to open up the season right there, bringing back a lot of starters. That's going to be on the left side. Kaylee Cootee's running and just out of her reach. Ashlyn Drain having herself a very good at bat here.
Indeed she is.
The 9th batter in this lineup for Franklin Parrish. Finally fixing to roll over in the lineup. Back to the top after her. Lambert on the hill. That's going to be Kaylee Kuti. Reads it perfectly. Makes the catch, does Kaylee Kuti.
Great job.
No
there,
doubt
Kuti.
right there. That was a tough play and never a doubt. Great job of reading the ball there off of her.
Now batting, number 4.
It's going to be back to the top of the lineup. Number 4, Millie Martin. One away here, 2-0 Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish.
1 out.
That's one away.
I thought you said 2 to nothing. There we go. I'll shut up. We just go back to pushing buttons.
Lambert on the hill. First pitch right down the middle. Strike 1.
I'll stick with pushing buttons on the electronics. How about that?
That's it.
I'll try to.
You're doing fine, sir. You're doing great. Anytime I don't have to touch nothing, I like it. Lambert inside there, 1-1 now. 1 out. 2-0 Tioga on top. On a perfect afternoon of softball here at Ward 10 Complex in Tioga, Louisiana. Fouled straight back right by the speaker.
.121, right?
Yep.
Is that even a call?
121?
Yeah.
Could be on that bracelet.
I mean, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Right.
I wasn't sure if that's.
That's going to be a ground ball to the left side. Middleton scoops it, throws it over to Taylor. Beautiful job, little around the horn action right there. Good job by the Tioga Lady Indians. The infields, 2 outs now. That's going to bring up Ezel, the center fielder for Franklin Parrish.
Now batting, number
She
23.
had the error earlier, but she had to go all the way to left field to even get to the ball. But I bet she would love to put something on the board right here and get one of those runs back. Takes that one. It looks to be a little high, ball 1.
Let's see if that zoomed in just a little bit more on the pitch cam.
That's it on the left side. Here comes Zoe Rowland, charging, tossing. And 3 up, 3 down right there by the Lady Indians defense. So we're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. 2-0, Tioga on top on 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Welcome back, everybody, here to a 446 Sports production of Lady Indian Softball. 2-0, your Lady Indians on top of Franklin Parrish, the Lady Patriots, as we get ready for Bailey Middleton, who made the final out of that half inning here in the top of the 3rd. And Bailey, of course, got out last time, and then Zoe Rowland will be on deck, who hit the 2-run shot in the 1st inning for Tioga, scoring both of those runs. So 2-0 here, Tioga on top in the bottom of the 3rd. Bailey Middleton, the 3rd baseman.
Sophomore number 11, Bailey
Sophomore
Middleton.
3rd baseman. Bailey hits a shot. That's going to be center field and makes the catch, does Ezel. Quick out right there. 1 pitch, 1 out for Tioga. Good play right there by the center fielder, reading that one immediately. Zoe Rowland now up to bat. Zoe 1 for 1 with a 2-run bomb in the first inning over the left field wall right there where the baseball players will be parked right now. And we got an intentional walk. They're just going to go.
Oh, wow.
In the third inning on a 2-run ball game, they're taking the bat out of the hands. That is the ultimate compliment. You're aggravated with it.
How many times will you do that? So if this hitting just kind of warms up, how many times will they walk?
But will you walk Zoe Rowland to get to Christina Lambert? That's silly in itself.
Did we not do homework?
But, hey, you know what?
Are they in my math
Right
class?
now, Zoe's hot. So, I mean, you can't fault them. If you've watched the last couple games of her.
Yeah.
Let's see if Christina can make them pay right here. Takes it outside, ball 1 again.
Because she turned on one this weekend.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that was like you talked about earlier. There was no doubt when it came off that bat, it was like, oh, that's gone.
Yep. So, of course, we know Christina has that capabilities as well. But Zoe is the hottest hitter right now in this lineup. Lambert takes that one, too, on the outside. So 2 balls, no strikes. But, you're not going to let one kid beat you.
No.
And, if you're Franklin Parrish, you're like, okay, we've known that this young lady is absolutely crushing the ball. We're going to take her out of the ball game.
Yeah. And don't pitch to this one either.
Yeah, that would be a safe thing. And she rips a shot past the right fielder. Zoe's already heading towards third. They're going to send her home. And Christina Lambert, no, they're going to freeze her up.
Oh, wow.
But Lambert makes the most of it. The disrespect. It's the respect for Zoe and then the disrespect. And I know the coaches ain't doing that on purpose. There's no disrespect there. But the people take it personally. Pitchers and batters like Christina, who has a courtesy runner coming in. That's Melissa Bird, the senior, coming in to courtesy run for Lambert.
Junior, number 2,
But
Roberts.
by respecting the batter you walk, you disrespect the batter on deck.
See, this is where I'd love to see Roberts. She always hits the ball hard, but I'd love to see her go yard on one here.
Yep.
But at least a great shot in the hole or in the corner over there in left field like she does. But she can oppo it over here in right too.
KK Robert, after the 2-run double, the double with 2 runners on now. KK takes the first pitch outside. I thought they were going to send Zoe.
I did too.
But he froze up. He sent her right back just about 2 steps after she rounded the bag. There's no sense in taking a risk. It's only 1 out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Try to let the manufacturer runs in. You got KK Roberts, and KK hits a shot over the shortstop's head. That's going to score 1 for sure. They're going to hold up Bird. But KK Roberts with an RBI single. Now we got runners on first and third with 1 out here. 3-0. Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish.
Junior, number 24, Grace Turlington.
And here comes 24, Grace Turlington, who I'm telling you, I hope to be here when it happens.
You said you had a feeling earlier.
She is due. Her and Bailey Middleton right now are the 2 that are extremely due with the bats in their hand. Yeah. And I'd love to see an absolute rope. She's probably not going to be the first pitch. She's probably going to take this first one and let the runner go to second. And they choose not to do that.
Yeah. Woodard said earlier that, in our interview with him Saturday, he said one of the goals is to knock me out of my truck.
This is one of the ones that could absolutely do it for sure. Grace Turlington here. Runners on first and third, 1 out, 3-0, Tioga on top. Underneath it just a little bit, but that should be enough runs to score. She makes the catch. Oh, and throws it. Okay. Man, the ball just seems to be blowing. Weird. It looked like he was going to carry a lot more than that, so that's going to bring up now. My goodness, I thought that was going to be enough. That's Conley Hanley now coming in with 2 outs with runners on first and third.
Yep. I thought that ball would have carried a little bit further out.
Sophomore, number 16, Conley Hanley.
Sophomore center fielder here for Tioga. One of our Quimitos player of the game. Takes that pitch low. Not looking to, again, that goes to show you the respect to the catcher as well.
Yeah.
Even with 1 out, runners on first and third, Tioga has not sent that runner from first. Hanley fouls that one off, out of play. 1-1 now.
That hit a vehicle, had to have, because that was not metal roof of that.
That's why I never park over there. Look, I backed my truck in over here. That way, if it hit, hopefully it'll hit the tailgate and not hit the windshield.
Oh, we got a marker for that, too.
That's going to be a fly ball. Shallow. Shortstop comes across, makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the Lady Indians. But they do get one run, and so they leave two stranded here. We're heading to the top of the fourth inning. Tioga on top, 3-0 here on 446 Sports.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Welcome back, everybody, here as we get getting ready to get started here in the fourth inning. 3-0 Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish. And number 13 is up to bat, and that is Ashlyn Rogers, the shortstop, who's made a lot of good plays here for Franklin Parrish tonight.
Yeah, she's had called into duty there for some shots that's been fired her way, so and then handled them quite well.
Yep, made every play, had some really good plays in deep in the hole there to get runners out at second. Now she's up to bat. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner. They're going to say that missed a little outside. 2-0. That one looked pretty good.
It did.
3-0 here, top of the fourth inning between Tioga and Franklin Parrish. District matchup here. Good pitch right there by Christina Lambert. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tioga's defense has been pretty stout here. One mistake thus far didn't cost Tioga anything in that first inning with the error in center field. But Tioga's defense has been pretty on top of it so far. 31 now, 3 balls, 1 strike on the shortstop, Rogers. Emma Foster, the catcher, on deck. She had a pretty good at bat her first time around as well. That's going to be fouled out of play here. Going to be full count now. Beautiful afternoon of softball here at Ward 10 Complex, as the entire baseball team, Chuck, looks to be sitting out in left field.
Yes. They will travel to Neville tomorrow to play the Neville Tigers back there.
Oh, yeah, district matchup there. Again, same issue with them. They'll, after this season, Neville will no longer be district opponents for Tioga.
Yep. Mike can watch that on the Neville Tiger Network.
Yes.
Good friend of mine. I'll give him a shout out. Stuart Shelby up there.
Yep, absolutely. Great people over there. Great video. Conley comes in and dives, and just out. I mean, when she rolled over, the glove pops. The ball pops out of the glove.
Flared that glare.
But a heck of an effort right there by Conley Hanley to even get a glove on that. Leadoff batter is on now. It's going to bring up Emma Foster, the left-handed batting catcher. Tallest player on the field.
Number 00.
00.
How about that?
Tioga outfield with the shift.
Yep.
Player to pull. Outside corner, no good. 1-0. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. Tioga on top 3-0. Again, tune in tomorrow night here. Chuck will be calling senior night. Outside corner, no good. And Chuck, remind me, who are they playing?
Tomorrow night is Catholic of New Iberia.
Yeah, senior night there. That must have been an add-on game. I didn't see that on the schedule. But again,
I think it was after that initial schedule.
I got you. 1-0 here, nobody out, 1 runner on. It's a ground ball to the right side. That's going to be Zoe Rowland, gets the out. Taylor comes up looking to throw, but nobody there. No knee, but the ground out is good.
Vance's runner over to second.
That's it. That's like a swinging bunt right there. It's going to bring up now number 7, the pitcher, Tady Irwin.
Now batting, number 7.
Pitcher for Franklin Parish. 1 away now here. Runner in scoring position for Franklin Parish. 3-0. Tioga on top of Franklin Parish. Here comes a pitch. Calls that a little high. 1-0. You can hear the sounds of the ballpark here. If I can hear it, I know you guys can hear it as well. Parents cheering. Low, ball 2. One thing Tioga fans have, Tioga has here is loud fans. They're into the ball game, and you've got to love that. It gets these young ladies excited when they hear all the fans and friends and everything as well. Takes that one a little low,
to say the least.
Yeah. You don't have that at every home game. I promise you that there, certain places you go is really quiet. As I see a former Tioga player comes into the ball field over there. She's going to show bunt there and takes it for a strike. I see Chloe French in the ballpark, just walked in over there, coming to watch her former Tioga. Of course, Tioga, Chloe, a 4-year starter here at Tioga, wore 25. When she graduated, Lambert came in and took over that number and has lived up to that, absolutely. That's going to be a ground ball off of her foot, foul ball, full count now.
Saw that one on that pitch cam. Good video of that one.
That's painful stuff right there, buddy.
Yep. You can see that base runner here on second has got some speed on. They get a little hit and run. They're on the go. She was already rounded third at that point.
Should be 3 balls, 2 strikes here, full count with 1 out. Lambert high, ball 4. Oh, that's going to bring up number 8, Ava Foster. Here is Zoe Rowland. Goes talk to her teammate. Tell her it's okay. Let's put the ball in play. Let us work. Let the defense work.
We got
you back. Number 8.
That's going to be Ava Foster, first baseman for Franklin Parish. Christina waving at us again.
Yes. Shade is setting, that sun's setting down. It's feeling really good out here. Got a little coolness in the air. A little cold front coming through.
Yeah. Beautiful day for some softball. High, ball 1. Again, runners on first and second here, 1 away. Tioga up 3-0 on Franklin Parish here in the top of the 4th inning. Franklin Parish has had a few runners on, but Lambert has closed the door the first 3 innings. Again, a little high there, ball 2. Ava Foster is your batter with Kaylee Young, the designated player, on deck.
She waved at us yet again.
She does it every time. She's a big fan and supporter of 446 Sports. Is Christina Lambert. Hits that one. That's going to be a shot right up. Hanley fields it, throws it in, and 1 run will score there. So 3-1 now. Base hit by Foster. It's going to bring up Kaylee Young here. And Coach Ken is going to call timeout, I believe, here to go talk to their pitcher, just to Just a good hit. That ball was crushed, and I don't think, there was no way Conley was going to be able to get to that one. That was just a good base hit. So now the runner's on first and second.
Give a little shout-out love out here to our outfielders.
Yep, as they're talking.
So what are y'all having for dinner tonight? I don't know. Did y'all eat anything before the game? What did you have?
No, I think they're saying, "Hey, are we on TV right now?"
I think Coach Perkins has us on. Maybe he's got us on TV, and we're not going to turn around and look at him because then he'll know. So we'll just look over here and act like we're talking, and now let's go.
And now we'll go back.
Yeah.
3-1 now. Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish here.
Number 12.
With 2 runners on, a runner on first and second here with only 1 out. And it's going to bring up Kaylee Young, the designated player for Franklin Parrish.
2 balls, 1 no out, no strikes, really?
Should be clear. Yes, new batter. Misses outside.
Yep.
But it missed by much, though. Good pitch by Christina. One and 0, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Inside corner, ball 2. She's not missing by much.
No, she's really not.
But
just a smidge off, but
yeah.
And it's almost not enough to adjust, but you got to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah, you can't leave it over the plate. You
Yeah.
definitely just can't feed it up there. So there it is. Good pitch right there. A little off speed for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now here with 1 away in the 4th inning. Tioga on top 3-1 over Franklin Parrish. District matchup here. Final matchup between these two. Here comes Lambert with the pitch. Yeah, that was it right here. Good pitch.
2-2.
2-2 now. Franklin Parrish got some height on that team over there. A lot of tall
really
young
do.
ladies.
Almost lanky. But they're not lanky, but they're tall.
This is just short right there, so full count now. As Turlington is warming up in the bullpen for the Lady Indians.
I got you.
Her and Trinity Morrow over there. Full count. Ground ball. Trokel tosses it over to Roland. Roland over to first. No good, I don't believe, on the second throw. But a good job of getting the out at second. So now 2 outs here. And now we got runners on first and third. And the play that Abby made was the absolute right play.
Yep.
No way she could have went to third base to get that out.
No.
You get the sure out right up the middle and hope for an out right here and walk away with just giving up 1 run if you're Lady Indians.
Right.
2 away. A.K. Kane takes the first pitch for a strike. 1. Lambert gets ahead in the count here. The 2 outs. 3-1. Lady Indians on top of Franklin Parrish here in the top of the 4th. Next pitch in the dirt. Megan keeps it in front, but allows the runner from first to move to second. But in the coaching perspective, work on the batter.
Yeah.
Get this batter. Runners on second and third don't mean anything if we can get this out.
That's right.
And that's going to be a shot.
Guti,
Guti
great
reads it
catch.
on a line. Kaylee Guti has made 2 fantastic plays in right field tonight here to hold Tioga to a 3-1 lead. We're going to take a break. 3-1, Tioga on top. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th on 446 Sports.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever.
Welcome back, everybody, here at 446 Sports. This is a Tioga Lady Indians production. Tioga up 3-1 here going into the bottom of the fourth inning. And Tioga looking to add a few more runs to their lead after giving up one right there. It's going to bring up number 6, Lauren Taylor. It's going to go on Taylor Brown and then back to Abby Troquil at the top of the lineup here.
Is it the same pitcher?
Yes. Hits the inside corner, but no good there. Ball one.
Tight strike zone.
Yep, that is Tate Irwin still on the mound for the Lady Patriots. Officiating, doing a fantastic job here. It's been very consistent. Fouls that one back. Out of play. 1-1.
Let me make a quick adjustment here.
3-1 Tioga on top of Franklin Parish here, heading into the bottom of the fourth inning. Lauren Taylor, your first baseman, is the batter here. Taylor Brown Troquil to start off this inning. Inside corner, calls out for strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Sun's starting to drop. Temperature's dropping a little bit as well here in the shade. Ball on the outside, 2-2 now. See, we got our friends Menard baseball and Menard softball going right now on the same feed. You know, they're running on here on 446 Sports as well. Taylor hits a little dink to second base. It's going to drop and spin, and that's going to be an infield single for Lauren Taylor. So good job of the leadoff batter for Tioga getting on base. It's going to bring up Megan Brown.
I talked to one of her teachers today and come to find out what she's doing. It was her English class because that ball had a lot of English on it.
Thank you. That's going to do it for us, folks, here at 446 Sports. After that joke, we are officially closed.
I'll be here all night.
Megan Brown, the catcher, left-handed batter. Let's see if we get a little bunting action, a little hit-and-run action, because she is fantastic about being able to put the bat on the ball. Pulls back on the bunt. No go by Taylor.
And a strike.
Oh, they're going to say she went. She clearly pulled back, but he should watch 446 Sports. He would see that one.
Yeah, she pulled back on that one for sure.
She did pull back. My goodness, but, you know, you deal with what you got to deal with. So 0-1 here with nobody out. Runner on first is Taylor. Megan Brown lays the bunt down. Beautiful job over to first. Taylor stays on second, so the sacrifice is good. It's going to bring up Abby Troquil, the top of the lineup here for Tioga here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Abby has a leadoff. She walked the very first time and then flew out to center field her second at bat. 0 for 1 officially on the day. Here we go. Beautiful pitch right there for a strike. 1 away here. 3-1 Tioga on top of Franklin Parish. Ball low, 1-1. I'm surprised the officials are allowing that many coaches to sit outside on buckets.
Yeah. They usually
you don't normally see it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it at all. As a coach, I did it too, but normally they only allow one to call pitches.
Yeah.
Like your Tioga coaches are in the opening of the gate. What a shot by Abby. Caught by the left fielder. And a great heads-up play by Taylor to get back to second base. And a rope by Abby.
Wow,
and a heck of a catch by the left fielder right there to save a run. And that's going to bring up Bailey Middleton.
Number 11, Bailey Middleton.
Bailey coming through hopefully right here to try to add on a run to this 3-1 lead here for Tioga. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-1 Tioga is in the lead. Bailey Middleton takes the first pitch for a strike. And
then
Irwin has done a heck of a job on the mound for Franklin Parrish.
KK Roberts is over there warming up in the bullpen now.
That's right. Middleton fouls that out of play.
Off that
0-2 count now with 2 outs.
The middle covering over there.
Oh my, that almost hit her. That ball, they were set up on the outside corner. The ball almost hit her. And so no runs come across here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-1, Tioga on top. We're heading to the 5th. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
In loving memory.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the top of the 5th inning. Tioga on top, 3-1 over Franklin Parrish. Tioga starts the game off with a 2-run home run in the 1st inning, gets 1 more. Franklin Parrish pushes a run across in the top of the 4th, and that's what brought it to 3-1 here going into the top of the 5th inning. It's going to bring up Ashlyn Drain. Had a good at-bat, her first at-bat, about 5 or 6 of those foul balls. And finally fighting to do something right there. So 3-1, Lambert still on the bump for Tioga. As we've seen Turlington and KK Roberts both warming up. It's going to hit. And a good job right there. Look at that. Kuti firing from right field, almost getting the runner out.
Yep, catching her on that turn.
That's another hit for Drain. That's going to bring up Millie Martin, top of the lineup here for Franklin Parrish.
Now batting, number 4.
Just a good piece of hitting right there by Drain, who made that heck of a catch on Troquil out in left field. They're going to try to bunt. Nobody going there.
Strike 1. I wish y'all could see this. Every time Lambert turns around.
To tell her defense,
yeah,
you know, where the play is, I wave at her. Because it looks like she's waving at me.
Yes.
And I'm a friendly person.
French person.
Bunt low, no go. 1-1.
Start doing that.
That's it. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Runner on first, no outs. 3-1. Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish here in the top of the 5th inning. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strike.
I think she was saying it's time to eat.
I'm all for that too. Where's that hospitality that we had?
Right.
The dinner and everything Saturday was fantastic.
Oh, what a catch.
Christina
doubles up yet again.
Wow. Line drive. Lambert catches it, fires over to first for the double play. She just can't keep doing it. She just keeps doing it, boys and girls.
Woo.
My goodness, that's going to be another Southern Air cool play of the game.
Hanley says she'd have got that one too if it was hit to her.
2 away now here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to Troquil. It's short over to first. And a good job by the Tioga defense. And 3 up, technically 3 down.
Yep.
So we're going to head to the bottom of the 5th. Tioga on top, 3-1 here on 446 Sports.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Welcome back, everybody, here to a beautiful afternoon here. Tioga up 3-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. A huge play by the senior pitcher, Christina Lambert. Line drive right back at her. Caught it and doubled up the run at first base. So a heck of a job by Christina Lambert to help herself get out of trouble. And that brings up number 12, senior second baseman, Zoe Rowland, who is 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run and a walk. So far, an intentional walk. So let's see if they pitch to her at all in this at bat. Zoe takes the first pitch as a strike here. Looked to be a little low and outside, but that's okay.
Getting a good view of it here from your over-the-shoulder pitcher cam.
That's it. Takes that pitch again. Says that one's outside. Almost looks like the same pitch. 1-1. When we talked to Zoe Saturday after the first game, she said the ball is like a beach ball coming at her right now. And you could see it. The way she is hitting the ball right now, you can't leave anything over the plate. And that's wide left right there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th inning now. 3-1 Tioga on top. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yep.
I was just holding up what he had just to make sure, and I had to look at it myself and make sure I had it right.
Zoe takes that one, 31 now. 3 balls, 1 strike here. And they're not leaving her anything, but you got Christina Lambert on deck, who had the big RBI, the big hit earlier, the double, when they intentionally walked Zoe Rowland. If I'm guessing, they're not going to throw much to Zoe. And there it is, outside, not even close to the zone.
Yeah.
It's going to walk here. That was not an intentional walk, but it was an intentional walk.
Unintentional walk.
That was where we're gonna throw you 4 or 5 pitches, but we're not gonna put anything near the zone.
Christina Lambert.
Lambert, who had a double last time she came up to bat.
I like her song too.
So does the center fielder.
Oh, she does. Yeah, she does. She's still bopping out here too.
That's it. Christina Lambert now batting here with a runner on first with Zoe Rowland. Christina hits a shot to the right fielder. Zoe's going all the way to 3, so now we got runners on first and third, and the pitcher comes through yet again. And on cue, here comes courtesy runner,
number 2, Caitlin Roberts.
Melissa Baird Melissa Bird coming over to first base. KK Roberts now up to bat for Tioga. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning for Tioga. KK takes the first pitch. Little pump fake, then back to third base. No bite.
Call the first one striker ball.
He didn't make the hand signal, so I don't know. And the scoreboard doesn't know either because they hadn't.
We're going to go with a ball then if you didn't make a hand signal.
That should be a strike right there on the inside corner. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Nobody out. Runners on first and third here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tioga on top 3-1. A walk, leadoff walk to Zoe Rowland. A single by Christina Lambert. Courtesy runner is Melissa Bird for the pitcher, Lambert. KK hits a shot just past the line. Foul. Scared Zoe a little bit. One ball, 2 strikes. Outside now, 2-2. KK Roberts, the junior left fielder slash pitcher slash wherever you need her to play, she can play.
Yes.
Heck of an athlete right there is KK Roberts. Bird on first base, Rowland on third. KK takes that pitch inside, full count.
Seen him call that a strike.
Yeah, Franklin Parrish wanted that one. Pitcher turned around and looked at her coach like, oh, I don't think I missed there. Full count here. Nobody out. KK with a shot to center field. Caught by the second baseman deep here. Zoe's going to tag up. Melissa Bird goes back to first, but enough for a sacrifice fly to second base. You don't see that very often, but she was deep into the outfield there. So 1 out now, but scores another run, 4-1 for Tioga. That's going to bring up number 24, Grace Turlington, up to bat now for Tioga. Four to 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning now with 1 away.
Come on, Gracie.
Now batting, junior number 24, Grace Turlington.
She didn't stay outside long for me to tell many jokes to her today. So little frustrated with her.
Conley Hanley on deck here for Tioga. Turlington hits a shot to center field. Center fielder catches it.
Then you heard somebody in the background go, shoot.
Throws it in. She thought there was 2 outs. She just told her coach, my bad. She makes the catch. 2 away now. Conley Hanlon now backing for the Lady Indians here. 4-1. Tioga had something cooking. Runners on first and third.
Yep.
They get the sacrifice fly, but no, so far not been able to move Bird up at all. 2 away.
Nobody seems to know when John called home. He just drifted into town.
Here we go. Conley Hanley with the greatest song on the playlist. Hanley hits it to third base. Scoop by the third base and fires over. Scoop no good. Melissa Bird still going. Hanley's going to come to second base. They're going. They're sending Bird home. Throws it over to third base. And that run scores. So good job by coach. Never letting Bird slow down. She never stopped running around in second base and scored all the way from 2.
Sophomore number 6.
She's on 1.
Taylor.
Bird was on
but
first,
when the ball she caught, she was rounding 2 at that moment. 5-1 now. Tioga up here. Hanley with a hard hit ball, forcing the third baseman to make a throw, and wasn't able to scoop it at first base. So the error allows another run to score, and now Hanley's on third base with Lauren Taylor now batting for Tioga.
Runner on third. There we got it. Okay.
Yep. 2 away here. 5-1. Tioga on top. Taylor hits a shot. That's coming to center field here. Catches it, and that's going to end the inning. But Tioga gets 2 more here on the board. 5-1 now. Tioga on top, heading to the 6th inning. I'll be right back on 446 Sports.
Tioga High School Lady Indian Softball.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
And welcome back, everybody. Here underway, getting ready for the 6th inning. 5-1, Tioga on top of Franklin Parish. Batting number 13, Ashlyn Rogers, the shortstop now for Franklin Parish. Tioga gets 2 in the 5th. Gonna be a foul ball there out of play. Looked like they were having a promising inning, but they did win the inning.
Yes, they did.
We'll say they gave up a run and they scored 2. So if you're Tioga, you know, you want to win every inning, and that's going to do it right there. 5-1 now. Here heading to the 6th inning. Going to be the meat of the lineup for Franklin Parish. Shortstop Rogers, and you got the Emma Foster, the catcher, then the pitcher Irwin coming up here for the first 3 spots.
What whole batters are they?
That is going to be, that was 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
3, 4, 5. Here comes the pitch. Lambert working ahead here. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
2 strikes. You're both fouled back into the backstop. So
rattling that camera of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Turlington getting back up, just staying loose in there. Off speed, a little high. As you can hear the fans going woo.
Yeah, that's a good-looking pitch. It's a good draw pitch for her.
Yep, we call that a great waist pitch.
Yeah.
Try to get her chasing right there if you could.
I would have, I can promise you that.
2 balls, 2 strikes here. Leadoff batter for Franklin Parish. Just out of play, out of the reach of Bailey Middleton. KK Roberts going to throw that in with foul ball. 2-2.
Gets it into Troquil. She's going to walk it up to her pitcher. A few words of encouragement there.
She said slap hands. That's what she said.
Yeah. Quit waving
slap hands.
Quit waving to them out in the outfield.
2-2. Paints the corner, but not quite there. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lambert with the pitch. Hits a shot. That's going to be in the gap. That's going to run off the wall. You're going to stand up. She's still going to hold up at second base, and that was very smart of that young lady. She was ready to go, but she would have been gunned by a long way. Abby was waiting on that here, but a leadoff double now for Emma. Excuse me, that was Ashlyn Rogers. Now Emma Foster up to bat.
Hanley played that one well off the wall. It came
Yes.
up and bounced right into her arms. So great play there by the center fielder.
Yeah, to keep her in second instead of getting a third there. Foster is your batter. And she hits a base hit. KK's coming up to second base here to keep her. That's going to be an RBI single by Foster. KK does the right thing, throwing that ball to second base, keep her at a scoring position as well. So 5-2 now. Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish.
It got out of the infield quick, but once it hit that grass, it just slow
died.
rolled. Yeah, it's like it had some backward spin on it or something.
Yeah, that lefty spin there. That's going to bring up now Irwin, the pitcher. Pinch runner is, don't get to see the number. They didn't show us the number, but they have a pinch runner for Foster. Takes that pitch low and outside, ball one. It might be Addie McMurray who ran for her last time.
Let's see if I can.
25.
Typically they keep the same one, right?
Normally, yes. Irwin batting now here. Takes that pitch a little high, ball two.
Field referee right in the midway, so when she turns.
I believe it is McMurray. Hits the spot right there on the outside corner, does Lambert. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Nobody out. 5-2. Tioga on top of Franklin Parrish. Boy, those 2 runs we just got in that last inning sure does pay dividends now.
It really does.
Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lambert's pitched a really good game this afternoon.
Yep.
She doesn't have her best stuff, but her good stuff is still pretty dang good.
Yeah. She had a couple struggles, worked out of the struggles and fired up. You know, having a little slump right here, but
that's going to be a foul. The batter helped her out there. That was ball 4.
But visually appealing to that batter. Apparently.
Yeah, that rise ball's tough to lay off too. Full count now on the pitcher, Irwin. Pitcher to pitcher. Ball low. Let's see what the coaching staff here, they're going to leave her in here, which is fine. That's going to bring up Ava Foster now, the first baseman. Again, Lambert has shown that she can work out of jams.
Mm-hmm.
Now batting, number 8.
Again, Ava Foster is batting here for Franklin Parrish. Officials telling each other the infield fly rule is in effect here. Ball high.
It's great to see that communication amongst themselves.
Yep.
I'm sure each one of them know it, but you know it's always good for the reassurance.
Every batter, you're supposed to show that whether you have it or if it's off. After it's over, like if the runner would move to third or something, they'd wave it off. But that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Kaylee Cootie comes up fired, getting ready to fire, but no go on Kaylee Cootie. 3 hard hit balls here to right field. Kaylee Cootie is in the perfect place every time.
That strong throw that she did earlier may have had it in that coach's mind going, no, we're not going to take a chance.
That's exactly right. Kaylee Young now batting here with 1 out. Runners on first and second. A heck of a job by Cootie here in right field. 3 big putouts here by Kaylee Cootie. Ball outside. Kaylee Young's batting with A.K. Kane on deck for Franklin Parrish.
That's a thoroughbred, right? AKC?
Yeah. Beautiful inside pitch. Painting the corner right there, Christina Lambert. One and one here with 1 away. Beautiful pitch right there. finally brings a hand up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. There's a pitch right here on the outside corner. Freezer. What a pitch. What a pitch. It was low, but, man, it's tough. Tough to lay off that pitch if you're a batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Tioga on top 5-2. That's going to be a dink to Zoe Rowland. Lays out, makes the catch.
And gets
it. What a job. Zoe Rowland made it look effortless. It shocked everybody. It shocked the runner at third, thinking on second that no way that she's going to get to that ball. Full extension by Zoe Rowland, makes the catch, fires it right back to second for the double play. 5-2, Tioga on top of Franklin Parish here, heading to the bottom of the 6th on 446 Sports.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Welcome back, everybody, here. 5-2. Tioga on top of Franklin Parish here into the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher for Franklin Parish. That's going to be number 10, A.K. Kane, now pitching for Franklin Parish. Leading off this bottom of the inning is number 1, Megan Brown, the catcher for Tioga.
We had a huge games this weekend, not only as the catcher, but had a first, second, and third, a single, double, and a triple.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
She's had a pretty good little run here being the 9-hole hitter. It's nice to have a slapper in that 9-hole with some speed. You can do a lot of things, especially with that rollover, that 9-1 rollover. Yeah. Megan Brown now takes a pitch, hits a ground ball to the left side. Excuse me, her left side on the right side of the diamond for a foul ball. Christina Lambert gets in some trouble and then gets out of it again with some good defensive help. This time it was by Zoe Rowland with the full extension catch, doubling up the runner at second. So Zoe Rowland with a heck of a play. Megan Brown hits it right at the second baseman. That's going to be an out. It's going to bring up Abby Troquill, the senior shortstop for Tioga.
Now batting, senior number 15, Abby Troquill.
Crazy and get baptized, call me Rambo when that song.
A little bit slower pitcher here, Chuck, for the Lady Patriots.
We do not own the rights to this music. I should have been announcing that earlier. But
Abby with a shot to center. Right to the center fielder here. The ball kind of got hung up in there. Good hit, but a great catch by number 23. And she's done it all night long here. Anything hit to Kerrigan Ezel, she's pretty much been pretty close. Anything near her. The only one ball she missed, she had to cover all the way to left field. Bailey Middleton here with 2 outs for Tioga. Hoping to get on base to allow Zoe Rowland to get another look. Here we go. Middleton takes that one low, ball 1. 2 outs here, 5-2, Tioga on top of Franklin Parish. Middleton takes that one high. course, this time change, Chuck, you know, you don't have to turn the lights on like you normally would here. Don't start getting dark till about 7:45, 8 o'clock.
Something like that. It was weird light last night with that storm coming
With
through.
the storm, yeah.
There's some weird colors in the sky.
Bailey takes that one. 3-0 now. Let's see if Coach gives her the green light. I don't think he will. I think he's going to try to get her on base and let your big sticks come in here with Zoe Rowland and Lambert.
Walker across the plate that way.
A.K. Kane on the mound for Franklin Parrish. Puts it right down the middle. Strike one, 3-1. Five to 2 here. Tioga on top. Middleton hits a shot up the middle. Fitting for her name.
Yes.
And now Zoe Rowland comes up to bat here. So good job, good piece of hitting right there by Bailey to get on base and let your big hitters come in behind you. Let's see what Franklin Parrish does right here. Again, 2-run shot by Zoe, and then 2 walks, and 1 intentional and 1 technically not intentional, but it was pretty close to it. Everything was away. But then you got Lambert's already got 2 doubles and a single on the evening, I believe. They pitch it away from Zoe.
Yeah. They can catch that outside edge. I guess that's what they're aiming for.
Yeah, but when you're at this part of the lineup with Rowland, Lambert, and Roberts, there's no weakness there. And so if I'm Zoe, I'm just waiting on that 1 pitch. If you make a mistake and throw something over the plate, I'm gonna make you pay for it. 2-0 here, 2 away, 5-2. Tioga on top.
Because you know that's how Zoe rolls, right?
Rolls. Zoe hits a shot right up to the center fielder, bobbles.
To shortstop.
And again, good job right there. Bailey Middleton advances on the air. Runners on first and third with Christina Lambert, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a walk here. And, you know, take your chances with KK, which KK's hitting the snot out of the ball, too.
What do you do? You know, this part of the lineup, do you take a chance?
Knowing what I know of Christina Lambert and of KK Roberts, you just got to take a chance and hope you can maybe jam her.
The parking lot is open for her.
That's it. 5-2 here. Christina Lambert up to bat here for Tioga.
I don't know what happened.
We lost some sound or something. Lambert hits it on the left side. That's going to score at least 1 run. Zoe Rowland's going to stop at second. And that's going to do an RBI single again for Christina Lambert here. And out comes Melissa Bird to pinch run for Lambert. And Christina helping her own cause here, getting another run in. And that's going to bring up KK Roberts.
Don't know what happened to my mic back there.
So we're still good as long as that's still rolling. 6-2 now. Tioga on top.
Well, that's Roland out there, but
thank you.
But
KK Roberts, the left fielder, had a huge hit earlier. That's going to hit to the right center. Let's see, that might be off the right fielder. Finally gets a catch there, and that's going to do it for the 6th inning. But Tioga adds 1 run, so 6-2. Tioga on top, heading to the 7th inning on 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Welcome back, everybody, here. 6-2, Tioga on top of Franklin Parish in the top of the 7th inning. Stay tuned after the ball game. We're going to have our Southern Air Cool play of the game as well as our Quibidos player of the game. We do that on each game here. We got a few people in mind for those plays, so stay tuned here after the game. We'll announce that, and we'll hopefully be able to talk to one of them. Lambert pitches that one. That's going to go to Abby. Abby over to first. Little wide throw. Didn't quite set her feet. They're going to try to get her at 2. And safe at second, so the error by Abby. She's upset with herself. Didn't quite settle her feet quite good enough there and wasn't able to get it. So the error on Abby. Now we got a runner on second, and it's going to bring up Ashlyn Drain, who's had a really good day at the plate for Franklin Parish.
Yes, she has.
A lot of foul balls, but a lot of base hits as well.
That's a good battling.
6-2. That's going to be a ball on the outside. Christina Lambert has had some troubles, but battled out of every one of them. She's had a heck of a job on the mound here for Tioga. Good pitch right there. Boy, just beautifully off speed. 6-2, Tioga now on top of Franklin Parish, but they got something rumbling here in the 7th inning. Foul ball right there. It sounds different in my earphones, not hearing that camera behind the plate, the microphone behind the plate, because you can hear all the fans talking. Right back to her. Checks the runner. Look at this. What a play. What a play by Christina Lambert.
Heads up, huh?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gets the lead runner here. Now the runner on first, 1 out. 6-2 here. Tioga trying to finish it off right here in the 7th inning. The defensive prowess of this Tioga Lady Indians, they've just been so good with the gloves. Picking each other up. When one makes a mistake, the other one takes care of it.
The whole we, not me.
Yeah, they've all
mantra.
said that every time we talk to them in an interview.
You can see that just blooming and blooming and blooming the more they're out here. And in all their actions that they do, how they play, it's just, wow.
1 ball, no strikes here. 1 away in the 7th inning. Tioga on top 6-2. That's going to be a fly ball. Catch right there by Conley Hanley with the easy catch. 2 away now here for Tioga. 1 out away from winning this ball game is the Lady Indians. Again, immediately after, we will announce our Quibidos player of the game and our Southern Air Cool play of the game. Lambert on the bump, trying to finish this out the complete game. She hits a ball right to Troquill over to first base, makes a throw on the money, and that's going to do it, boys and girls. Tioga with the win here in district play, 6-2 over Franklin Parish, and a heck of a job right here battling on a few mistakes here and there, but really took it in stride and made plays when they needed some plays. So, again, Tioga with another win, bringing it to 17 wins here so far this season, with still a couple weeks left here. And our Southern Air Cool play of the game, it was a toss-up between 2 plays that was really, really good. Zoe Rowland's dive and catch to second base was an awesome play. But we're going to have to give it tonight just to Lambert's with the reaction, the bullet right back at her face to throw her glove up, make the catch, and then double up the runner at second base.
And this last one here, too, I mean, it just shows the strength of Lambert out there in the middle of it, just being a great leader. But, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so Christina Lambert is part of that Southern Air Cool play of the game and our Quibidos player of the game, and we hope to be able to talk to her in a while. But Kaylee Cootie in right field had a day. She had 3 or 4 putouts in right field, but it wasn't just routine fly balls in right field. They were bullet shots. She happened to be in the right place at the right time, and all the times that she caught the ball, it was to save runs. It was fantastic. So Kaylee Cootie is our Quibidos player of the game. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back here, and we're going to hopefully talk to one of them and talk to Coach Woodard with our wrap-up show. So 6-2, Tioga gets the win. We'll be right back on 446 Sports. And welcome back, everybody, here for the post-game wrap-up. Tioga wins 6-2 over Franklin Parish. We are here with our Quibidos player of the game, Miss Kaylee Kuti. You had a heck of a job out there in right field. We talked about it during the game. You seem to always be in the right spot when you need to be. Is that something? Do you do a little scouting to see where they hit the ball ahead of time, or you just happen to get lucky? Go ahead, be honest with me now.
I think I get lucky.
Come on. No, you're always in the right place. You track the ball very, very good. One of the best I've ever seen in the outfield, because you got to know, of course, a right-handed batter is going to have a different type of spin on the ball where it's going to go the different way. And you always seem to be that little, at least near the right spot. But tonight, you had 3 putouts in right field, and 2 of them had runners deep, and they were hard shots. It wasn't just routine fly balls. Heck of a job of tracking right there, saving this run. It was a closer game than it was last time you played them. You could tell they made some adjustments, and we didn't have our best stuff tonight, but you could tell that y'all fought and picked up each other. Tell me what it's like to be able to be one of the studs on the outfield here, to be able to just pick up that ball. Is that something that came naturally to you, or you had to build it over time?
I feel like I had to truly build it over time because I struggle a lot with my confidence.
Right.
And thanks to these coaches, it helped me really build it up for me to be able to have this. It's a privilege stepping on the field, touching the ball, and everything else. It really is.
Well, you do a heck of a job in right field. It's a pleasure, and that's why we made you our Quibidos player of the game. 3 big putouts tonight, saving a lot of runs here for Tioga in a close ball game. So, Kaylee Kuti, absolute pleasure. We get to, and you interact with Chuck so well while we out here. We talk about where we're not supposed to mess with the players, but in between innings and everything, I see the little. Yeah. It's fantastic, and we love being. Go ahead, Chuck.
She has a nickname for me in school, and it's what?
Perky Cat.
What is it?
Perky Cat.
Perky Cat. Okay, all right, we'll go with that. Yeah, but heck of a job, well deserved. Big win tonight here. District finishing up here in this last little push, getting ready for the playoffs. Tell me, you've been doing this for a while now, and you were there last year in that state championship game. How much of it is it to everything that you're doing, striving to get back into that big game?
We need a lot of work. If we come together as a team, I hope we will be back there again. We just become as one.
Absolutely. And y'all are playing the big 17 wins already this season here, improving each and every game. Your team might make a mistake here, but somebody else. And that's been the story here these last couple games. We commit an error, we leave a runner, we get a runner over here, and then we make some fantastic double play here to kind of pick each other up. And that me that not me mentality that y'all been talking about.
What is it called?
We not me.
We not me. It's huge. I mean, you could see it on the field when one makes a mistake, someone else picks it up. And tonight you were able to make a ton of plays there in right field. So you are our Quibidos player of the game. Congratulations. And it's always an honor and privilege to get to watch you play.
Thanks, pal.
I appreciate it. We're going to finish up here with Coach Woodard here and talk about what confidence. I don't see any lack of confidence coming from here. She's a future broadcaster, and she doesn't even know it.
That's right.
So we're gonna finish it up here with Coach Woodard, and she says she lacks confidence, but I don't see that, Coach.
Depends on what day of the week it is.
that is high school girl softball right there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, again, big win tonight. District play here, 6-2, and I'm sure you'll agree. You didn't have your best stuff tonight.
No, not even close.
And you could see that some of the times it was straining to get where we needed to go. But when one would make a mistake, somebody else would come through with some big double plays tonight.
Yeah, we've done that all year and stuff, and the double plays were nice tonight, especially. I think we got with 2 or 3 different kinds of double plays, but yeah, we were a little flat tonight, and for some reason these Tuesday games are not being kind to us or whatever stuff. And we didn't get to practice yesterday with the weather coming in. School got canceled, so that plays a role in us and stuff, But we've got just like I told the kids, we're going to mess up one game if we don't come out and start taking advantage of the opportunities. And that kid that we faced tonight, she was hurt last time we was up there, so we didn't see her. So we kind of prepared for a different picture that we thought we were going to see. And they had shortstop. I think all she did was hit and stuff. That was another 2 good kids in the lineup that we didn't face. So, Christina I don't think she had her best stuff tonight, but she battled through it. And, man, tip your hat to her. I mean, we gave her the player of the game of our deal because she fought through everything that she had to do tonight. I'm very proud of her and just proud of the whole team. Like I said, didn't have our best stuff, but we got some key hits when we needed it. That counts. You know, and so we're going to move forward. We got a game tomorrow with Catholic New Iberia's coming up.
Senior night, right?
Yeah, it'll be senior night tomorrow night. Game time at 5:30, and senior night will be afterwards. But we're going to have to get in here tomorrow and get in the cage and swing the bats a little bit and get prepared for those guys.
Well, Zoe Rowland right now is seeing the ball better than I've ever seen it. And I've followed her. Of course, I coach her to junior high. She told me the other night, she said it's like a beach ball right now, and she is just pounding away.
I'm going to give you a funny story, Billy. We started cleaning Zoe's glasses before every game and stuff. And since we've been doing that, hilarious. She has been smoking the ball. And she's seeing it. I thought Christina is seeing it pretty well, too, right now. I thought she had a good weekend and carried over today and stuff. Those 2 kids are swinging well. I'm glad to see Bailey Middleton get that hit right there.
I said that too.
She's kind of went through a couple games.
Her and Grace,
not swinging the bat. And like I said, she's a hitter for us, so she can swing it. So hopefully that'll get her rolling too.
Absolutely. I mean, she's again, her, and I did mention Bailey, normally she's hitting it a lot more solid than she had been the last few games, but that last at bat was fantastic. Right. Lambert's crushing it. I even said it when they intentionally walked Zoe. I said that's the most respectful thing you can do.
Right.
But as a player, I'm disrespected if I'm the batter on deck.
Right.
And Christina Lambert comes up there and just rips it again. You can't win in that situation.
Right.
I even made the comment. I said, did they not do their homework? Did they not know where they're fixing the face?
Coach Shirley does a good job over at Frankenpere. They're young, but she does a good job with them. She knows our kids. She's seen these kids for 4 years now.
Yeah.
So she knows them, whatever. And Christina, when we was up at her place, that's kind of when we just got out of basketball. So they got her a few times, so I guess they felt like they could get her. But she, I think, 3 for 3 today, and she squared everything up she hit today. So hats off to her and stuff. We sure needed her today.
She defensively just ruled out there well, too. I mean, she made some heads-up plays, catching the second double play,
we
catching it and get the base runner at third. So
we talked about it and stuff or whatever. I mean, when she gets the ball in her hand, it's cool, calm, collective. And she doesn't panic, and you can't teach that. That's something that you have to acquire over time and stuff, just like that kid in the rundown. I mean, she looked her back, she got off too far, and just what we talk about in practice, and then we ran the rundown almost to perfection. Now, we wanted her to go back to second base and throw her out, but we ran it perfection and stuff and got her out and stuff. But, I mean, she did it all day.
Yep.
Every time they hit it back to her, she knew where to go with the ball. Last Saturday, probably one of the better catches and throwouts off the knees.
Yep.
That I've been doing this 25 years. Probably one of the best I've ever seen. And you guys, Coach Perkins sent it to me, and I have sent it to everybody.
It's that'll
watch and stuff. So very proud of her. But like I said, she doesn't panic, and it's awesome to watch. She knows where to go with the ball, and and our kids don't panic and stuff. Like I said, but I thought we played pretty solid defense. They got a couple base hits in there that we just couldn't quite get to, and they scored some runs, but our kids never panic. And, anytime you can win a game and finish district out, we definitely didn't finish where we wanted to. I think we're going to end up in second. But definitely proud of these kids and what they've accomplished to this point. But that, like we talked about, that was just one goal we missed. Now we're working on that next goal. And that next goal is to finish this season strong and then try to get a good playoff push, good seeding and stuff. I think right now we're in the third range. Definitely we've got games in there that we can make that push and, have a chance maybe to go back in number 2 again, So that's kind of what we're talking about, what we're thinking about. Got a game tomorrow, and then next week's going to be huge. It's going to be 6 games next week.
Wow.
So we have one April 1st with Buckeye St. Joseph Academy, who's right underneath us in the ranking.
That's going to be a maneuverable,
they're coming in, and then we got Gina. Of course, we're looking at a little bit of rain, too, for those 2 days. So hopefully we can get at least 2 of those games in, and, of course, the Buckeye tournament will kind of end the tournament for us, and then Neville and Winfield to end the season the following week. So we're right here at the end. And like I said, I like where we're at. We just need to keep working and not come out so flat. That's kind of what we need to work on.
I was going to say, that's one of the things that we even talked about. Saw when Christina kind of got a little down, she worked her way through that, came back up, and I was like, that's just maturity. That's field maturity. That's just head smart. And her team was there, and we talked about that we, not me. And it just seemed like it just blossomed out there as you could see them come in and support, and everybody just kind of picked up behind one another and made things happen. And so it's great to see her to be able to work out of that, knowing that her teammates had her back.
Yeah, she knows those guys are going to play hard for her, and that's what we expect. If you don't play hard, I've got people over there right there close, ready to get in the ball game. So they know they better play, and that's the great thing about this team. We made the big run last year, and that was our motto: "We, not me. We, not me." And it was a we team. And if we can continue to be a we team, it's going to get us to where we need to be and stuff. We just got to make that final push. But like I said, there's great teams out there we got to play. One's going to be tomorrow. I'll be here. We're taking it one game at a time. And, like I said, hopefully we won't be so flat tomorrow. We'll come out. We're definitely going to have to play a lot better than we did tonight to come away with a victory. So.
Well, big congratulations on a big win here tonight, and hopefully go away tomorrow night with a senior night win. I always want to kind of go out on a high note with the seniors. You got a fantastic senior class.
Oh, it's one of the best I've had ever had a chance to coach. I mean, I know you got a little taste of them there in the junior high and stuff or whatever. You know what it's like. Those kids are awesome. They have and the deal I've seen is when they got here in their freshman year to where they're at now. I mean, they're some of the finest players in the state. And they've worked hard at it. Anybody can come in and coach them, but you got to work hard and you got to believe in what you're doing. And those kids have done it. And man, it's been a joy for us to watch. I really hate to see them go. I really don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
Make your eyes sweat.
I don't blame you.
Until we have to.
Make your eyes sweat if you're not careful.
Yes,
well,
sir.
big 6-2 win tonight, Coach. Congratulations here, finishing up here on district play and basically right here at this last end of this push. So congratulations, and of course we're going to follow you all the way through. We can't wait to see what we can do here in the playoffs and hopefully get a repeat and get to go back and win that state championship.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for what y'all do once again.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. That is Coach Brad Woodard here of the Tioga Lady Indians here. A big win, 6-2 tonight over Franklin Parish. Well, that's going to do it for us. For Billy French and Chuck Perkins, an absolute pleasure calling that ball game tonight here. Thank you, everybody. God bless you, and be safe. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Senior Night.